Hello, I'm Jodie Weber, originally from Australia, now living in Los Angeles and working for Willett Travel. Yes, I'm a travel agent. No, travel specialist. I'm a travel specialist. I probably plan lots of trips in my career, loads and loads of trips, I can't even tell you. Per year I probably plan 365 by 4. I need a calculator. I don't know how. I plan a lot of trips to everywhere, all over the place. I specialise in 3 parts. I specialise in the world, the globe, and planet Earth. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. I actually specialise in North America, South America, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, and Europe. Oh, hang on. That's the 7 continents. I do them all. Why do people come to me? Well, why not? I'm fun, I'm cute. And plus I'm looking for a husband. No, I'm kidding. People come to me because I'm knowledgeable. I know what I'm doing. I've travelled the world. And my nickname's Jypsey. So that gives a good idea. It's even on some of my business cards. So I guess that's why they come to me, because I know what I'm doing. My specialty about the service I provide, well, perhaps because I have a little bit of magic dust. When people come in, I get personal with them and I say, okay, what's your dream? What's your dream? Let's make it a reality. So we sit down there and I guess I get really personal with them. I get in their lives. I feel what they feel. I know where they want to go and what they want to do. And I'm like, yeah, let's get this happening. And you walk away all excited. So a typical day for me, well, I get up, I brush my teeth, come to work, blah, blah, blah. But I get here and I put the kettle on, have a cuppa, and I sit down and I eagerly await the first person. No, I don't. It's hard to say. Every day is different. We might get a walk-in in the office. Clients may be calling me from overseas saying, oh, our transfer didn't show up, or, anything could happen. There's no typical day in the life as a travel agent. Anything could happen. But of course we're constantly working with our clients and with our wholesalers and the airlines and just whoever's around. What do I offer that no other travel agent can bring to the table? Every travel agent has their own speciality, their own uniqueness. I guess I've just got a lot of experience. And I think being here in Los Angeles, I bring to the table, especially in this office, an Australian accent. Because I'm the only Aussie here. Why do I appeal to the masses? The masses, because I'm always out there. It's about marketing. That's how you get the masses. You're going to have more front than Macy's. You know what I'm saying? I have masses. Why not? The most important qualities I bring to the job. I'm a little boring and an introvert, so my personality may be... Kidding. I'm also sarcastic. And, I have a knowledge of the industry. I've travelled the world a couple of times. I was a backpacker at one stage. I've done the 5-star thing and flown, first class. I've slept in subways waiting for a train. Like, I've sort of bought it all, about and around. So I guess my product knowledge is pretty good. And, of course, my technological skills. I know how to use a computer, thank goodness. I learned how to go one step further than turning it on. And it's just like knowing where to research stuff, knowing where to find things. Your clients ring up and say, hey, I found this on the internet and it's a good deal. So I do my best to try and find it too. The internet is a great tool for all of us to use. But you can buy anything on the internet. But would I sell it to you? Not necessarily. We want to find you the best possible deal, and that's what I do. So I'll research as thoroughly as I can, find the best deals. So I guess that's, just some of the bits and pieces I can bring to the table. How do I keep my clients happy? I guess by just being honest with them. I have a smile on my face every day because life's too short, why not? And let's face it, let's just be honest and tell them how it is. If someone comes in and says, hey, I want to go on this trip and it's all 5-star and it's wonderful, but I have a 2-star budget. Well, I'm going to be honest with you and say, darling, it's not going to happen, but this is what I can do for you and it'll be fabulous, I promise. So it's just about being honest, and believe it or not, everyone craves honesty. So I guess that's what makes them happy. How do I handle a client who says they want one thing but I can tell they want another? Well, it's all about, I guess, diplomacy and sitting down there and qualifying my client and throwing out a few suggestions here and there and kind of making them not feel stupid, but kind of making them feel stupid, but kind of getting them to work it out. And, you know, when they realise what it is they're really after, sure, we could go for it. How fabulous, you know. So there's a lot of ways you can do that. It's not always easy. They think they know what they want. You know, you can't always win, but you try. Couples and families, when they have a trip that with conflicting ideas, how do I deal with that? Well, that's the good thing. That's why they need me. Because if he's saying this and she's saying that and they're not agreeing on it, in comes Jodie the Jypsey and says, well, look, you want this and you want this. I know a place that we can do it all together. How fabulous. Or, you know, I can give them suggestions that will combine and compromise what they're looking for. And that way, if they get there and he's really pissed, he can blame me and not his girlfriend and they live happily ever after. It always works out. They get there and they go, oh my God, Jodie was so fantastic. She picked this out for us. How? Believe me, it works all the time. There's always compromise. Don't worry about it. Have I ever had a couple leave and then break up after a bad vacation? No. With me, this is what I get. Couples go on vacation, they never fight. 9 months later after vacation, Jodie gets an announcement card. Little baby Joey has arrived. That's what I get. No breakups, babies. Okay. Tell us about a nightmare client. Oh my gosh. Not that I have many. I don't have many. Did I say that out loud? Okay, nightmare client. I'm going to tell you one. But my God, I'll get in trouble if you find it. God rest his soul. My father. Yes, I said it out loud. The man was a nightmare. I mean, seriously, expected me to pull planes out of hot air and just say, here, fly on it for free to wherever you want to go. Couldn't understand the concept that timetables weren't run around his schedule. I had to hold a flight for a commercial flight on the tarmac for him once, while a forklift had to come out, load him, and get him up to the door so he didn't miss it. I had to get the plane to wait on the tarmac. Nightmare client. I pulled that off, by the way. I actually pulled that off. Don't know how. Nightmare. Believe me, I earned every penny on that flight. Should have charged him more. Had a few nightmares. Won't go into them all now, but definitely have had a few. What would my client... The best thing my clients would say about me is that... well, that I'm knowledgeable, that I'm pretty much fun-loving and happy most of the time, that I find them the good deal. You know, I go the extra mile to make sure they get what they want, and hopefully I know the product, so where they're going, I can tell them all about it. It's going to be fabulous. Some of the clients would even say, oh my God, she came and met me for a beer when I got to my destination. She was there as well. And believe me, I've done that. I've done that plenty of times. The worst thing about me is that I only work so many hours in the day, and when I'm not available to them at 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes that's, not so good. Not so good. They'd probably say the worst thing about me is that I sleep at night. But not all the time. They can call me sometimes within reason. I don't mind. Other worst things, I don't know. You know, it's all about personality. Sometimes you're going to have someone bark at you because you're not giving them what you want or what they want or within their budget, or they're not getting the whole big picture. We deal with that. We deal with that when it comes on. Believe me, it happens. It happens. The most ridiculous requests. Now, seriously, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you a true story here. Couple going on their honeymoon. Going on their honeymoon, beautiful, you know, tropical honeymoon. We're going to go and lay in the sun, make love, baby. Yeah. Please, no rain. That's what they said. Excuse me. Can you please make sure it doesn't rain the week that we're away? Sorry? No rain. My line to Mother Nature is down. Really? Well, we're not going if it's going to be raining. I could not believe it. They were adamant. They didn't want to go if it was going to rain. It became a daily forecast check up until the minute they left to promise that it wasn't going to rain. Thankfully, it didn't. But that was no help to me. What was I going to do? Another request. Okay. You have a flight, 300 people